What is up, guys? It is Jake from the Sanctum Squad. Last night we actually got some real Beetrooper leaks in the Beetrooper group. If you want to join that group, it's called the Beetrooper Army on Facebook. Shout out to Sean Lung for finding me and putting me in there. So the first card I want to talk about is Heavy Beetrooper Mighty Neptune. He's a 3000 attack, 3000 defense, level 8 Earth insect. This does mean he's searchable by resonance insects, which is really important. And I'm basically just going to talk about the reasons why this card is good and how this card could have been better, I feel. So you basically summoning from your hand as a summon condition by returning 3 banished insects into your main deck. It's important that it specifies into your main deck. You can't recycle armor horns with this, but either way, it's still good that you can recycle stuff. I feel like people are focusing on the recycling too much. Like, it does not really matter that it does that. That is just the way that it's summoned. There are very few games where the recycling the 3 is actually going to come from a new game. And what else it does is it just says if it's destroyed or banished by your opponent's card effect in the main phase, it special summons itself. This is a really weird effect. I don't really know why they specified main phase with this effect, because I don't feel like it would have been too awkward to deal with if it was just like during any phase. All it means is that your opponent just has to go into the battle phase before they flip revolt and summon charade. So yeah, I don't really understand why they specified the main phase. And then it also has another effect during the end phase where you can target a different insect monster you control and it gains 1000 attack. That effect doesn't really matter too much, I don't think. I can't really think of any applications where that is going to be so impactful, other than maybe like setting up 2 different Beetroopers that your opponent can't attack over to like turn the trap off. But basically what this card does and the reason why you should play this card, I'm definitely going to play 1 copy at least. I've actually played some duels today where I've wanted this card in my deck to search. All it's for is that when you get Nibiru'd in this deck, typically you have absolutely nothing to play afterwards. This is a card that you can search through your combo. You don't need to summon it through your combo to pass on like your interruptions. But if you get Nibiru'd and you have this card in your hand, you can instantly summon it in defense position, and it keeps your trap online. Its stat of, like its 3000 defense stat is important because it means Nibiru can't just attack over it. So it will mean that not only does the Nibiru not like take everything away just by tribute and everything, but it means that the Nibiru can't just attack over your Beetrooper name to turn off your trap. And that is why this card is important. I feel like this card could have been much better, but I do think that it was probably unrealistic to hope for better than this. Personally, I'd rather have, like, I wish this card had one more effect where you could just banish an insect from the grave to target a card on the field and destroy it. But obviously it doesn't do that. Obviously as well, you've got to take these sort of like reviews in terms of we've only seen these 2 cards. So this card might actually get better if, like, depending on what the fusion card does that we've heard about, or the fusion spell. But yeah, I think this card is a definite inclusion into your deck. You're definitely going to play it, or you're always going to play at least 1 copy in the combos as well. This is typically going to be your second resonance insect target that you search. Your first one will always search you with Doomdozer, and then the second one should be searching this if you're taking Nib seriously. But yeah, that's it for the main one. Definitely include 1 always, it's just very good. The second card, I feel like, it feels like a noob trap. A lot of people are talking about this card like it's just the best thing ever. It absolutely is not. It's a spell card called Beetrooper Descent. You activate it and then you summon a Beetrooper token which has the exact same stat line as the Beetrooper token that the field spell produces. And then it says, when you summon that token, if you control a 3000 or attack or more insect monster, you get to non-target destroy a spell or trap on the field. What a lot of people don't realise is that this is literally multiplication of ants. It's an extender that gives you 1 extra body on the field that you didn't have already, except for the body doesn't go to the graveyard because it's a token. The 3000 attack spell trap destruction is fine, but it's not so good that you're going to fill your deck full of this card, because by the time you get to a 3000 attack insect, their back row is probably irrelevant anyway. But this card will probably be definitely played at 1 copy all the time at least, just because this is the single best card that you can play in your deck that outs Mystic Mine. That isn't like Imperial Order, I'd say. But yeah, unless we get like a Link 1 insect that the token can turn into, this card is below every single monster extender that you have in the deck. So it's worse than like Pin the Bullseye, it's worse than Twinbow the Attacker, it's worse than Scale Bomber, it's worse than Ready Fusion. just because this card does, like, it doesn't do anything with Resonance Insect with just this card. Like, you'll go Descent to summon a token, you'll summon Resonance Insect, you'll turn those two into a Link 2, doesn't matter what the Link 2 is, because you can't do anything afterwards. You can search Doomdozer, but it's not live, because you only have one insect in the grave, and that is the problem with this card. But yeah, that's basically like my first thoughts on these two cards. I don't mind these cards personally, like, I'm definitely going to play like one of each copy, but I feel like I've seen very mixed reviews in the community. A lot of people say this card is like amazing and they're just instantly going to play 3. I don't think that you're going to do that at all, like in your final versions of the deck. But yeah, that's it. Also, the competition has closed. I closed it as soon as we even heard about any sort of leak. Like, as soon as we saw that leak that specified an ant being in the picture, the competition was already closed. We're just waiting for the pictures to get revealed now, for me to be able to confirm a winner. So yeah, thank you for watching. Like, comment, subscribe.